Hi, good evening, my dear friends. So today I thought of quickly showing you all how to make a simple foxtail millet ka upma without onion or garlic. It's a very simple recipe. Into my vessel, I soaked about a mug of about 250 grams of foxtail millet. It's slightly yellowish in color. I soaked it at about 3 o'clock. Now the time is almost 6 o'clock. So 3 hours of soaking. I will need chana broken dal and urad dal, tomatoes. I have boiled some avrecado or whatever you call it. I don't know in English. Okay, and a little bit of coconut and hing also. Now a kadai is kept with groundnut oil. Okay, and I'm adding about a teaspoon of mustard. So after the mustard splashes up, I will be adding chana broken dal and urad dal. Let it splutter. If you see, the chana dal and urad dal have all become golden brown. So at this stage I am adding green chili about 2 and 2 numbers of red chili because it needs that flavor. So into this upma I am adding hing and tomatoes. So on Amavasya days we generally don't take onion or garlic. We keep it as sattvic as possible. If you've seen, I have added the tomatoes and salt to taste. I generally like black salt. Rock salt. It's also iodized, but I like to have rock salt into my dishes. Generally, sometimes I do add groundnuts. My son Hari loves groundnuts in it. But today I had a lot of these seeds. So I said I would boil them and I would add them. Now this tomato cooks very well. Now hing has been added. A nice 1.5 teaspoon of hing has been added. I'm a lot of a hingu person as a potida. So it has been added. We allow the tomatoes to cook well. And then we add the other ingredients. The tomato has cooked very well. If you see, it's become very soft and translucent. At this time, I add the cooked. You can add cooked peas in it, frozen peas or something like this. I'm from Bangalore, so you know how the season for avrecado comes here in Bangalore at this point of time, and very soon it goes away. So now this avrecado was cooked separately in salt. This is how it looks. It was cooked separately in salt and turmeric. Cooked 90%. So other 10% it will cook along with the tomatoes. This was the mug I used to measure the foxtail millet, or tinai we call it in Tamil, or it's called as foxtail millet, navane in Kannada. So for this I have added 1:3 of water. If it is just plain rice, I add 1:3.5. But for since this also tomato also give out water, I have added 1:3. Now the tomatoes have all cooked very well. At this point of time, I add the water that was used to soak the millet. I am sure most of you will know this recipe. It's nothing great about it, but this is for some people who may crave to have millet upma, who are seeing that their blood sugars are getting high and they want to use millet as their upma. It really helps. It's just that you will have to choose the right kind of millet that suits you and add a lot of vegetables in that. Now I will allow the water to boil nicely and then only add the millet. The water has now come to a real good boil. By the way, if some of you are wondering, Asha ji, how many tomatoes did you add? This is the size of the tomato. I added about 5 of them. You can add 5 to 6 because it doesn't have any other vegetable in it. It does have only tomato and little bit of ginger, which I will be showing you. So now the water has boiled. And I will now be adding the foxtail millet inside the kadai. The millet is added to the water. It started boiling. I will start cooking it in very slow flame. Millet should be cooked in very slow flame. And about a tablespoon of fine chopped ginger is added to it for flavor. Now I make the stove in complete sim and allow it to cook slowly. If you see now, the millet is cooked very well. Okay, it's 99.9% it is cooked very well. So, and the stove is still in sim. It is unlike the normal rava upma. It takes about 15-20 minutes to cook. So please don't be in a hurry. Make sure that the millet is cooked very well. Now I have scraped about half a coconut and about a bunch of coriander. So I add it. As I have been telling you all, I am a coconut person. I love to have coconut in my dishes. I have garnished it with coriander and coconut. And now is the final thing is that after the whole cooking is done, I add a tablespoon of coconut oil onto this, just a tablespoon. So this will really make the dish yum as well as very safe, because as you all know that upma needs lot of oil, whereas I added only 2 tablespoons of oil in the beginning. So to have the nice upma smell, I have added coconut oil also finally to garnish. I will leave it for about 2 to 3 minutes and then I'll switch off the stove. The final output is now over, my dear people. I hope you like this recipe. If you like this recipe, please like, comment, share and also ring the bell so you get indication when I make my next video. Thank you and namaskar.